The Progressive Youth Movement, which emerged from the Progressive Youth Conference supported by the Office of the APC Youth Leader, have taken it as a mandate to take over the party. The APC party young stakeholders, through its leader, have resolved several conditions to see to achieving the mandates, which is to make the APC a youth-based, strong and virile party where the youth determine the future by holding vital key positions in the party structure. Topmost among these conditions is that convention must be held as soon as possible to ensure that the party is all stabilized before going into the 2023 general election. Adding further that the national chairman of the great party will not be over the age of 60 years, as well as the party secretary not to be over 50 years of age. On their last note, the APC young stakeholders revealed plans to set up committees to ensure that the conditions are implemented and enforced.
Conventions must be held as soon as possible to ensure that the party is well established before going into the 2023 general elections. All delegates below the age of 50, which equates to about 90% of our delegates, have been mandated to follow these guidelines strictly. Any deviation by our great party from the above stated guidelines will lead to a serious rancor in the party and will cause a division and a tear in our great party that may never be healed. Committees will be set up to ensure that these conditions are implemented and enforced. All party members under the age of 50 years are welcome to express interest in being part of these committees. A timetable of events will be further released on activities to be carried out to ensure that plans are achieved. There must be room for younger minds to be involved in the planning and implementation of party affairs.
We must take charge, and we must take charge now. Young people have shown and demonstrated great capacity, leadership, and performance in various sectors, including medicine, healthcare, agriculture, finance, technology, sports, entertainment, and many more fields. And these young people have made Nigerians proud all over the world and have increased and improved the economic potentials of Nigeria. Mr. President is now supporting the youth to apply this philosophy in the party structure. We no longer want handouts, but we are demanding to be part of the system. We believe that by including youth in governance, the system will truly change for the better. And any serious country around the world that is doing well has a lot of young people in the system. We call on all young Nigerians to take this as a clarion call. No one will do this for us. We must take our destiny into our own hands. All Nigerians must take the advantage, all young Nigerians must take advantage of the INEC continuous voter registration. And also we must rise to be part of the system and to start to vie for strategic position in our great party, the APC. And all of us young people will support any young person that decides to run for any of these offices stated.
Our collective and unanimous decision can never be divided anymore. We are known as divided Nigeria youth. We are no longer divided, we are united. And we want a true identity. We are not just a mere youth that are used during political period and abandoned. We are educated, we have the experience. We want them to teach us the game too. We want to join them to know the game. I want to assure those who are thinking, who are believing that after President Muhammadu Buhari, there will be no more APC. I want to assure Nigerians that the youth are ready to take over the party, and by the special grace of God, APC will no longer be just a party for those who believe they are an APC, but will be a party for all Nigerians.
In every movement in the world, you always have a calibration and also a continuity and a progression for success. And of course, when you look at us all, we have been participating in politics for a very long time, and it is time, young people are saying it is time for us not just to be the agent of change. We want to be the change. Why can't we participate in the process of the change? We have so many people coming into the APC, courtesy of the great organization that the party has displayed, but what is the position of the youth in the APC? Because the youths are the great drivers of the engine of the party. So what the youths are asking for is not confrontational, it's just being pragmatic to say that we also want to be at the center of representing 97, I can say 87% of the Nigerian population, which is the youth. That's what we want to do. So we want to participate in the system, we want to understand the system, we want to plan for the progression of the elders that are existing so that the younger population can continue the progressive agenda.
We're not angry youths. We're not youths who are coming to bring destruction, but we are passionate youths that are very interested in the politics of this nation and the leadership of this nation and the future of Nigeria. We want to appreciate the leadership of this great country, ably led by Mr. President. We want to thank him for his support. We want to thank the party structure. We want to appreciate and also use this opportunity to welcome as many people out there to join this force. The force cannot be stronger if it's divided, but it can be stronger if we are together. The youths of Nigeria should understand that this is the largest party in Africa. We cannot continue to be part of a progressive movement that is starting from nothing. We want to be a progressive movement that is already building harmony from something that has been discovered and developed before now.
Nigeria is jealous of the rest of Africa, but I would like to go a bit further. The jealous of the rest of the world. Why? Due to our diversity. Demographically speaking, 60% or over of this population is youth. And here we are, APC youth, or young people I should say, we have a role to play. We are not here to push the old ones out of we have a lot to learn from them. All we are saying is the synergy between the old and the up-and-coming leaders of today. So, by and large, we must also say, we at APC, we are there naturally to champion the true cause in taking this African continent to the new height.
Appointment of Bawa as EFCC chairman is a clear indication that youth are welcomed and youth are needed in this country, and youth are the future of this country. And with this conference, I think a lot will be said and a lot will be done. And my advice to our teaming youth to seize this opportunity and to make sure that they come in full force to participate in every elected positions from the local world levels to national level. And when they are assumed that positions, to make sure that they are able to execute what are expected of them, and they have to conduct themselves the way they should have conducted themselves, because a lot of negative opinion have been, given to the youth, that youth are not serious about the leadership, are not serious about the future, rather engage in violence and so on. So by this conference, by this press conference, we are determined that the youth of today, they are not youth of yesterday, and a lot are going to be achieved through youth, and a lot are going to be achieved in
Zainab Ahmed, Voicetv Nigeria.